So I want today to look at some of the main themes of the story and 5 main points. I think that because we recognize that Dorothy's journey is our journey, we can understand that we carry within us all that we need to experience either the Emerald City, if we want to call it that, or to experience somewhere over the rainbow. You know, that song touches us, I think, because we each long for a fuller life, a more purposeful life, a more joyful life, a more abundant life. And we have the tendency to think that it exists somewhere else. And yet the truth of the matter is that it all starts right here, right where we are, right within ourselves. The time has come for each of us, she writes, to dare enter the inner sanctum of our own power, to stroll defiantly past all the smoke and mirrors in order to pull back the curtain and see who is really pulling all the controls and levers of our reality. We are creating it all, for the wizard is us. The wizard is us. She suggests, and I agree completely, that we are born for this time. We are born purposely for this time. This is not a time for any one of us to play small. This is a time for each and every one of us to play as large as we possibly can in terms of our own spiritual awakening. We live from a place of spiritual boldness, not religious, but spiritual boldness in all sectors and all walks of life. She also suggests that we must find our own kind of wave or stream in this awakening, and that it may take a little while before we find the path or the stream that is really right and is really the correct fit for us. She says this wave colors our moods and actions and brings appropriate beings and blessings and opportunities into the stream from the shores of opportunities. To find this essential stream and gather its strength and purpose, it's often necessary to have had the experience of exploring many different streamlets before focusing on the essential one. We find it on the archetypal or metaphysical level through prayer and meditation and deepening into our own essence, and we recognize it by the sense of grace and delight it brings. It fills the mind and heart with an enthusiastic yes. So it's very much a trial and error, and it's very much making mid-course corrections along the way. And that requires, I think, a certain fluidity, a certain willingness to flow with the movement of life with a capital L itself. So how do we do a little bit more of that? Here are a few general ideas taken now from the story that I want to share with you, 5 of them. First, it begins as it always does with ourselves and a decision to stay the course and not give up. It is not that we go fix everybody else out here, our significant other, our sandpaper to the soul person, that manager that is difficult, that family member that you just hope will keep it together at Thanksgiving this year or they're going to ruin it again. It's not, no, I'm not eavesdropping into your family celebrations. We all share a lot more in common than we realize. It is not about fixing out here. I know you know this, but we can't say it often enough. It begins as it always does, with ourselves and a decision to stay the course and to not give up.
Thanks for listening. The Unity Center, transforming lives and healing our world. Check us out Sundays at 9 and 11. Subscribe to our podcasts and download our free app for instant access to a wealth of spiritual teachings, services, and events.